What would you say the success rate is? Is it
for the controlled delivery with drugs?
Yes. Where you have baby powder.
I have not had a success, Commissioner, but other people have had success.
I'm asking because my sense from General Finn's evidence, I may be exaggerating, was that it's basically nil. But of course, he didn't explain that there would be this controlled attempt at seeing who the consignee is. But my sense was it's basically nil. So insofar as you are concerned, also you as an individual officer, it's nil. And from your testimony, you are quite experienced in this and you've handled quite a number. So even if statistically we're talking about just one officer, but because you are involved in quite a number, if it's nil with you and if it's nil with General Flynn in terms of what he told us, I'm just trying to think, would you say all of that is attributable to the fact that the consignee would get to know that there's now this ping that you are talking about?
It's not there are many factors, Commissioners. Remember, the port itself is a fenced environment. And I'll use the word fence lightly. Every access point is controlled. If your syndicate controls the access to the port, they've got access to drug flow in and out. Let's just use one substance, narcotics today. Not counterfeit, not non-ferrous, not humans. Let's just stick with narcotics. So if I, as a police officer, drive into that port, they know I'm there. If my surveillance operative goes in there and they know that who these people are, they know they're there. If I task some untoward persons, a surveillance team, that is not disguised as persons that have normal access to the harbour, they'll know they're there. When I operate in the port, I cannot operate with autonomy without anyone around me. There's always someone there. So how do I do that operation? Putting that transponder on the device without them knowing. Just to give you an example, I have to board a vessel. The captain must give me permission to board the vessel. The whole crew knows that I'm coming on board the vessel. The harbour knows that I've left Durban Harbour and trafficked en route to that vessel, because we call them, we tell them, we're going out to sea. Then I must tell the captain, the ship's engineer, the first mate, that I need to go below deck and put a transponder and open the container. They will then authorize a member to go with. They will contact their people. There's procedures in place. So you're broadcasting, same as having the TV here. You're broadcasting your whole operation before it even starts. So the likelihood of it happening and being successful is small. But we do it with the hope that the person takes the bait.
All right. Thank you. I'm just wondering in my mind whether... the danger is always that people will get to know. But I was trying to think if there aren't ways of counteracting some of these, or even avoiding some of the steps. But whether or not it's legal, that's something else. And
Commissioner, the suspect...
Like, for instance, everybody knowing at the harbour that now you are leaving the harbour. Aren't there ways of avoiding those?
But then, Commissioner...
Can't you, like the criminals, get off some beach and drive off onto the vessel? Of course, there'll still be the problem of the people on the vessel itself getting to know. But at least reducing the...
Commissioner,
yes.
Maybe the Commission doesn't know this. We have intercepted drug shipments where we found their own transponder devices inside those bags. So they themselves are tracking their shipment. If it goes off the necessary paths, hey, someone's stealing my stuff. So who do they call? The police.
No,
they have better technology than we do.
Yes,
so we have to outthink them all the time.
Yes.
So as of today, we must now change our strategy again.
Thank you, Warrant Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. I was moving on to bagging the exhibits, but before that, if we could just go to, I think we had dealt with the pictures of what you had found when you opened. And if we can then go to page 384, I think it is, if you can just tell us what we're looking at there, of the exhibit bundle.
These are the bags, if I'm correct. This is the maiden wolf scene, the Scania LCS depot.
And so at this point, the team unpacked it from the container.
At this point, LCRC is present, and as we are unpacking, we are starting to catalogue and diarize what we found. So this is merely my contemporaneous note of what I'm working with.
And page 385?
385 is much later. This is where we open one of the bags to establish what the actual contents is. So from going from a black bag that we suspect to contain cocaine, going to establish that it contains bricks of suspected cocaine.
Okay, 389.
It's an image depicting a W logo on bricks of suspected cocaine inside the canvas bag.
And on page 391, if you could just tell us what is the team doing there.
391, that is when we'd finished all the fingerprinting, and now what we started doing is finished the DNA on the bags, on the handles. Now what we're doing is literally opening each bag and then decanting the contents of the bag into exhibit bags.
And if we go to page 392, we'll see there's quite a few people on the scene. Those people that you call later on to come and assist?
Yes.
Okay, and LCRC as well.
So that is members of the Border Police, Metro Police Street Crimes Unit, myself, and LCRC. And then out of image are the shipping yard managers.
And then on page 396.
Can I go? 396 is our yield from the container, all in exhibit bags, ready for taking to the police station.
And how many bricks do